Hello, Kinder families. My name is Stephanie Savage, and I am the principal here at AMS Glendale. We wanted to take a moment to welcome you to AMS Glendale and share with you what exactly to expect when coming here for kindergarten. So, my name is Mrs. Savage, and I'm the principal here at AMS Glendale, and I work very closely with our assistant principal, Miss Scott, who oversees kindergarten through first grade. This is what you can expect here at AMS Glendale. You will have a safe, structured, supportive classroom environment, which is academically rigorous, which is also carrying skilled educators to help your students to succeed. We also emphasize character education and creating leadership within our scholars. The academic skills that your students are going to get in reading range from letter recognition, phonemic awareness, this is their ability to hear the sounds, blending words together, reading, and also reading those short stories and retelling main information and key details. In math, your students are going to learn to count by hundreds by both ones and tens. They're going to write their numbers 0 to 20, comparing, adding, and subtracting, and identifying both 2D and 3D objects. Social emotional learning is also extremely important at the kindergarten level. They'll learn about friendships, sharing, conflict resolution, kindness, empathy, and how they can follow directions. We also start the day with what's called a classroom circle. Classroom circles is when our students sit together and create connections. Here at AMS Glendale, we're what's called a PBIS school. PBIS stands for Positive Behavioral Intervention Supports. It's a framework designed to teach and reinforce school expectations and focuses on preventative approach. So when students display an undesired behavior, we then teach them what is the appropriate way to respond. We're here to teach students how to do their best. You'll notice throughout our campus that our students will practice the 3 school rules: be respectful, be responsible, be safe. These are displayed in all of our classrooms in all of our common areas. Every day, we are fierce. Our mascot here is the Nighthawk. We say every morning the Nighthawk Pledge. What does it mean to be fierce? That means our students are focused on their goals. They show integrity, empower themselves and others to do their best, show respect, they're very creative, and they always strive for excellence. One big important thing to know is that when we come into kindergarten, we're learning how to interact with each other. So it's important for our students to know the difference in between a mean moment and bullying. Mean moments can be something that just happened at once. They could be impulsive, accidental, and later they might feel bad about what they did. It usually stops when you ask them to, as opposed to bullying. Bullying is when it's repeated, intentional, they're trying to hurt someone, and you feel hurt or scared or unsafe. We absolutely do not tolerate bullying on our campus, and we ask our families to please report this to our staff. Help us by explaining to your student the difference between what is a mean moment and what is bullying. Family connections is important here at AMS Glendale. This is everything from community events, cultural celebrations, of course, our parent-teacher conferences, and I hold monthly town halls held on Saturdays to get community input of how to best support our campus. How can you support at home? Read with your student daily. Practice letters and numbers. Talk with them, encourage independence, and of course, stay in touch with your child's teacher. Your child's teacher is going to be your first point of contact. Here are our incredible educators that will be serving your students in kindergarten. The list of school supplies was given in the back to school packet. Here is another copy of what to expect for school supplies for kindergarten. Scholar pickup and drop off. So what to expect for scholar pickup and drop off? For drop-off, the gates will open at 7:30 a.m. Students will then be able to go to the playground and play, or they can have breakfast. They'll stay in there in the breakfast or on the playground until they line up at 7:50. At 7:50, the kindergarten teachers will line your students up and they'll go into their classrooms. For dismissal on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday is at 3 p.m. On Wednesday, the dismissal is at 1 p.m. All kindergarten scholars are dismissed at the green gate. Walkers are dismissed at 3:30 and 1:30. If your child has a sibling, please come at the later time. This is a map of our driveline locations. For the morning drop off, you're going to enter into the 45th Avenue and then loop around to the front of the building and drop your scholar off at Green Gate, which is where the kinder playground is. In the afternoon, you're going to enter the property at the same place, 45th Avenue. You're going to stop at the roundabout where a staff will direct you to the correct line and then come around to the front of the building. Be sure to have your driveline number present and visible to all of the staff. For additional information regarding driveline, please watch our driveline video. Our uniforms. All scholars are expected to be in uniform daily with the exception of our spirit weeks. They'll wear navy blue or maroon polo shirts, navy blue or khaki bottoms. These uniforms can be commonly found at Walmart, Ross, and Target. School gear can also be purchased through the website, but the logo is not required for your students. Who do you contact? This is important information. So communication and collaboration is key here at AMS Glendale. The first person that you're going to want to contact is always going to be your child's teacher. Any questions, any concerns, anything that happens throughout the day, please reach out to your teacher via Class Dojo. Please do not attempt to call the school to talk with the teacher directly, as your teachers are busy making sure that your students are learning throughout the day. They will respond to you throughout the day or the following day using Class Dojo. For emergencies, you can also reach out to our assistant principal, Miss Scott. Her email address is jscott@amsglendale.org. Teachers will always make sure that they share classroom information with you in their weekly newsletters and stay connected with us. We will always send out a school-wide newsletter, which will be sent via Class Dojo, email, and a reminder in text message. We invite you to stay connected with us. Follow on Facebook, connect on Instagram, our dojo, or drop us a line. To get the fastest possible communication, be sure to follow our communication guide. We are so excited to have you here at AMS Glendale. Please reach out to us with any questions that you have. Can't wait to see you and your scholar soon.